Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, Mike Snipes. And as promised, I'm bringing you my first movie review, the Lego Movie 2, directed by Mike Mitchell. So to start this off, I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about the plot and pretty much what to expect from the movie. So it starts off at the end of the first Lego Movie when Will Ferrell, who is the dad, says Bianca, their daughter, could play with them, and she brings in the so-called aliens. So after the aliens arrive, it cuts 5 years later where everything is not awesome, and everybody started to live with the fact that they were not going to be able to go back to their normal lives, and they had to adapt to the new world. Unfortunately, their time was cut short when General Mayhem was sent by Queen Whatever Wanabe to collect their fiercest leader, which was Lucy, but also ended up taking Batman and several other of his friends. To which Emmett had to go across the universe with Rex Dangerous, who he meets later on in the movie, to rescue Lucy and his other friends. So that's pretty much the gist of the movie. I don't want to give off too much because it might spoil it, and you're not even going to want to watch the movie after that. So to talk about the plot a little bit more, I felt there could have been better reasoning for some of the stuff that happens later, which you will understand when you watch it. Most of the movie just seemed like they didn't really try on the plot. Like, it was still a good movie, but plot-wise, I felt like they could have done a lot better. So next up, we're going to be talking about the comedy of the movie. I understand that it's supposed to be more of a stupid comedy, like everything that they say that's supposed to be funny is like just straightforward with it. There's not really any hidden comedy or anything to make you think about it. All of it's just straightforward, which I get it. It's more of a kid's movie, so it's like, you know. One of the comedy scenes I liked was when they brought up a Marvel reference, which was hilarious, by the way. I'm not gonna lie either, a lot of the DC references were really funny. But for the most part, the movie, comedy-wise, I'd give an A for the movie. Alright, next up is visual effects, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really impressed with how the movie actually came out. Every little thing that was in the movie had so much detail. Now I understand that it was a Lego movie, which even made it a little bit more different than just like a Marvel movie or a DC movie. Everything with like all that CGI stuff. This movie was different because it was like a Lego movie, cartoon movie, you know? So I felt like it would have been a lot harder to actually do a movie like this for as good as they did. Every little thing, like I said, had detail. Whenever you saw something, you knew exactly what it was. Like a cloud, a ship, a house, anything, a car, a gun, you name it. Everything just was amazing on it with visual effects. Alright, and last thing I'm going to be talking about is characters, who I thought should have played who. Now, for the most part, a lot of the characters were played by, you know, really good actors. Like, all the superheroes were played by the actual superhero like characters that were in the movies, live action movies. And there's one character specifically who I felt like should have been played by somebody else. I don't know who played the actual person, but it was the Metalbeard, which I believe was the pirate. I believe that was his name. But I felt he should have been played by Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp using the Jack Sparrow voice easily. So yeah, personally I felt Johnny Depp should have played Metalbeard in the movie. But that's probably the only person that I thought should have been played by somebody else. Now, my favorite character in the movie was definitely the person who played Batman, which was Will Arnett. I felt he did Batman really amazingly. He just made it seem so unique, like he was living in the character, you know? Like he was actually Batman. And the comedy side behind it too, like with all the little references and things like that, made it even 100 times better. So bravo goes to Will Arnett, you know, Batman. But anyways, that's been my movie review for the Lego Movie. Really good movie, you know. If I had to grade it, and I'd give it an A-, mainly because of the plot. But other reasons, it was still like a really good movie. I'd still recommend it to watch. But anyways, yeah, that's been it.